Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. This is gonna be a long one, all right? So let's get right into it. And happy Friday too. Enjoy your week, all that good stuff, man. Take care of yourself. Hit yourself first today, all right?
I keep telling y'all this shit fake. Now, Michael Jackson done jumped on live twice. At one time it was 5 million viewers that seen him, and then the other time it was like 2 million viewers. But he was singing and everything. Um, I told y'all this shit fake, man. Y'all better wake up. Remember that TikTok dude said that in 2024, the time traveler dude said a very famous person was gonna reveal himself to millions of people. He just revealed himself to millions of people. Wake up. I keep telling
I
y'all.
don't know, man. It do look real though, but I don't know.
Not gonna lie, it would be real wild if Michael Jackson was on IG Live. Seriously,
It would.
this is just a few comments in IG Live right here. Insta crash for real. Uh, Michael, we won Dangerous 25. Somebody say Bay, say he and grad. Whoa, that's a lot. Somebody said Michael. Somebody says Dad, stop looking at popcorn, please. Oh, that's Paris that said, we love you, Michael. Yo, but nah, you see it? It says 1 million on one side and it says 2 million on the other. But I believe it'll probably be a whole lot more people than what it shows. But that'll be crazy. If Michael was able to get on IG Live, seriously,
That
that'd
would.
be wild. That would have been a wild time if he was able to do that. Seriously though,
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Seeing Michael Jackson on live right now, that would be crazy. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this gotta be fake. It's gotta be fake.
About this. Allegedly, Michael Jackson was on IG Live? What? Of course, I had to go do a deep dive and find out what's going on. And who is this person that went live on IG? I found this story out on Instagram, and then I saw a couple of shorts on YouTube about it. And I was like, what is going on? The only video I found, and yes, it does sound like Michael Jackson, but we all know that there are impersonators, of course. So we're going to keep this story all alleged because it is just a story. Nevertheless, it's a fascinating one where on live, there's this user called Jerome. That is the name he gives. That sounds just like Michael Jackson. And here you have this frenzy of everybody calling it as they heard it. They were like, this is Michael Jackson. This is Michael Jackson live. This guy that does sound identical to Michael Jackson. I did see the video and it blew me away. But at the same time, we have to keep into consideration how much AI has developed in the past years.
Right.
We do concerts with holographic figures of Michael Jackson and it looks just like him. So from the arena, you can't tell the difference between a real singer and a hologram. It was all predicted years ago that at one point we wouldn't need real actors or singers to perform anymore because their AI image or their hologram could substitute for them. From my seat, I had automatically thought, oh, it must be one of those scenarios. It's an AI. But it wasn't any Michael Jackson official anything, and people are saying that it was him based on the voice. Then, lo and behold, there's the video to go with the voice. And yes, it looks just like him and sounds just like him. So why is nobody talking about this? Was it AI? Was it Michael? What do you think? Is this Michael Jackson?
I don't know, but if that's AI doing that, AI is getting scarier and scarier, and it's gonna get more advanced. So, yeah,
Somebody got to make it make sense to me because it don't make sense to me at all.
yeah,
How we let 13 families rule over 9 billion people?
that's
How,
crazy.
how we let that go on?
That's crazy.
Like, what is we going to ever do about that? Like,
13
that's so
families.
crazy to me. It's mind-boggling how we let 13 families take over 9 billion people and run their everyday lives. They tell us where to go. They tell us where we can't go. Like, somebody get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think, man. It's mind-boggling. How do we let these people run our everyday lives? Like, they give us bills, they give us 9 to 5s. How we let these people do us like that? What happened? What happened that we lost control over it? Again, how do we let 13 families run the whole world and take over 9 billion people, y'all? How we do that? Make it make sense, man. Somebody got to make it make sense to me, because
One thing is, people are money hungry, right? And they're not about to stop chasing that, you know. So, if we was all on the same page, things would look a lot different, though, honestly. That's just what I think. But that is great. 13 families? Wicked.
This is proof that
That's
symbolism
wicked.
runs deep with these celebrities. Next to
Control
John Legend,
9
we
billion
have this
people.
woman doing this hand signaling with her.
I cannot hear this video. I'm gonna skip this one.
This how I know this shit is about to come to an end, y'all. Do you even know what you're looking at right now? This is the rarest animal in the world stamped. This is called the Creodactys. This just appeared over in the ocean a week ago. And I'm telling y'all, this is not supposed to be out in the open just like this. And remember, I've been telling y'all, I said, yo, something's going on with the ocean. The orcas, the whales, even the dolphins. Every sea animal been telling us there's some shit going on. We're not supposed to be looking at this right now, y'all. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think I've been playing around just bullshitting, right? You can go on Google and look it up yourself. Very rare. And another thing, the ocean is horrifying. That John, dumb scary, yo. Not gonna hold you. The fact that the planet is like 90% water means that our big ass continents is nothing compared to the undersea life. What I kept telling y'all is people under there. Oh my god.
So apparently this is an underwater snake with mold on it. This is a puff-faced water snake that apparently spent too much time in the swamp and turned into a dragon. I don't know. I don't know how mold attaches to a snake like that. It looks like Oscar the Grouch. I don't know why I report this shit, y'all. But this is
Somewhat
for
Oscar
entertainment
the
purposes
Grouch.
only.
That's crazy. So that's supposed to be a snake?
So apparently this is an underwater snake with mold on.
So how do he do he need to shed his skin? Like, that's crazy. I don't know.
Biggest rumor though now, that I sold my soul to Satan.
Why is she laughing like that?
Oh, that I'm in the 3rd season of Euphoria. That's not true. Biggest rumor though now,
We are not in 2024. The moon creates the month. This is why we call it a month, because the moon does 28-day cycles. 364 divided by 28 is 13. Where is the missing month? We don't even know what month or year we are truly in, people. This is crazy. They did this to keep us out of sync with the monthly cycles within our body. Because the moon governs water, this is why the tides of the ocean follow the moon. So the moon also governs the liquids within your body. This is why females get a menstrual cycle. We all have a special fluid produced by the upper brain which falls down our spine every month. They don't want us raising this fluid back to the brain to activate 100% of our brains so that we function on a higher capacity. This is what the Bible means by unless you are born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God. We are not in 2024. The moon creates.
So besides what's going on in the rest of the world, y'all, a huge sinkhole just opened up in the middle of this town in South Africa, y'all. Look at this. This is huge, and not to mention deep. He doesn't even want to look in the hole to see how deep this is. But yo, oh man, let me see. Nah, bro. Look at this. So not just in the town of South Africa, but just by a road as well. Look at this.
And our road is going to be opening soon. As we're talking, it's tearing away. As we're talking, it's tearing.
This is one of their main roads, y'all, and there's a big sinkhole that opened right next to it, and it's still cracking. It's not even done yet. Look at this, y'all. What is going on? Look. They said not to walk along the road. I mean, that's common sense. That's common sense that nobody would walk across the road, but look at this.
Now, just after 8 o'clock, where I am standing now, on the Roundabout Road.
It's crazy because I be saying it's not over until the fat lady sings, right? And that's like sinkhole, like singing and making us whole. Just a little food for your thought, honestly. But yes, all these sinkholes are happening around the planet because maybe the fat lady is singing. I mean, the fat lady is Earth, right? And we keep seeing the aurora borealis, which is just a form of like songs going through the ether, going through the atmosphere. Very interesting times that we live in, you guys. And like I said, it's going to get a lot more interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this video.
That's insane, man. Sinkholes happening all over the place. That's crazy. This was in South Africa. Okay. That's interesting, though.
Ever since Barack and Michelle Obama made that movie, Leave the World Behind, I started to research this man. And I'm starting to think that he could be the Antichrist. When he was running for president, his slogan was, "Yes, we can." But I found a video of "Yes, we can" reverse, and it means "Thank you, Satan." It's a lot of spiritual teachers that really believe that Obama is the Pharaoh Akhenaten. And I ain't gonna lie, once I started doing research and looking at this man's face, he looked just like him. Akhenaten was the 10th Egyptian guy. He created a new religion, and this religion was all about worshiping the sun, or the sun disk. The reason why I use the word sun disk, because I want people to understand what's really going on. Ever since they made that sun simulator, this whole planet been different. That's why you hear so many religion people say they are waiting for the return of the sun, but not Jesus, the sun simulator. Once they put this sun simulator back into the sky, this was a message for Akhenaten. All you had to do was look at the photos. It's damn near identical. They always say it's nothing new under the sun. Everything that happened back in Egypt is happening right now. The movie Leave the World Behind, it was a big sign letting you know who these people really are. All of their predictions in that movie is coming true right now. So who told them about this? Did you know that all presidents from the United States is related? They have the same bloodline. I find it real funny when they get on TV and they want to debate each other and bring each other down. They are all one big ass family. The same bloodline that controls this world right now is the same bloodline that existed back in Egypt. Obama is Akhenaten. Ever since
y'all are about to witness a lot more extraterrestrial activity, UFOs, UAPs, whatever you want to refer to them as. Currently, there's a massive ship that's actually parked behind our sun. These ships actually charge using the sun. They charge using plasma energy. Y'all can laugh, y'all can say this is a joke. These are the same beings that actually popped up in Miami, whose coordinates were reversed and meant to go to Antarctica. For those that aren't aware, Antarctica is our entry point to Agartha, which is the center of the Earth. This is what Admiral Byrd was making reference to when he was talking about going to the center of the Earth. He showed us in movies like Journey to the Center of the Earth and a recent King Kong movie. All of these beings, giants, dragons, all exist in the center of the Earth. We can always count on them to show us the truth through Hollywood cinema. The Bermuda Triangle is another entry point to the center of the Earth. This is why in the King Kong movie, you've seen them going through the water. Oceans and the water is one big portal. This is also why there has been mentions of a large creature being seen swimming underwater now. Titans are making a return. So some of the large objects that y'all see in the water may not actually be the Leviathan. Some of them can also be ships. Remember, these extraterrestrials do enter our realm via water. The water is a big portal. Now, what I personally believe is a lot more extraterrestrial activity is coming in through the water. And what's happening is these ships do emit electromagnetic frequencies. And what those electromagnetic frequencies, I believe, is making it uncomfortable for the marine life. I believe this is why they're changing their natural course to different locations. The beings that I believe popped up in Miami, if you look at their silhouette, remind me of the Syrians, okay? These are the extraterrestrial race from the dog star, Canis Major, the Dogon tribe, highly revered. Although the Syrians are amphibious beings, you can see their African features, and you can tell that we do derive from their lineage as well. Most of the beings that are visiting this planet actually are coming from Orion's belt. This is why the pyramids of Giza actually line up with this star system, because the ancients knew that they would be actually making a return. We are actually related to a lot of these beings. Now, when you hear this, you hear people say, nobody coming to save us. No one said anyone was coming to save us, but these beings have been coming back and forth to the planet, and this is documented in CIA archives, okay? You can look it up. You can go down the rabbit hole yourself and see how many extraterrestrials have been visiting this planet, all right? Peace, love, and light to everyone. Y'all are about to witness a lot more extraterrestrial activity.
That was crazy though. Like the beginning of this year, they started out with that alien invasion. I don't know if that was real or not, but y'all remember that? That was crazy. And then Cat Williams, and this year has just been crazy for real. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a crazy, interesting year. You had Kendrick Lamar, Disney Drake, Diddy. It's a crazy year, can't lie.
Y'all tell me what y'all see. Now, I don't know how back then we didn't catch the Diddler and his Didiation adventures back then. But fast forward to 2024 and it's making sense. There's no way on the face of this earth that he should be that happy that this man is rubbing his meatballs on his crown chakra. Like the way that he's looking up, absolutely invidious. Like, why is he biting his lip like a big backend off a 2-day fast in the Golden Corral line? We gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they just caught him on a bad shot. Nah, because the freakaliciousness of his aura is literally radiating through his teeth right now. Like the facial expression that he's making is equivalent to a quagmire giggity. Like, how did they go from a dunk contest to sightseeing? Let's run this back for the people who didn't see it. But you know, gang, I could be tripping. It could just be me. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this in the comments. Was the diddler caught mid-giggity? Or was it just a coinkydink? And don't forget, if y'all want to learn how to make money on social media, comment down below ATM. I'ma get you right. Y'all tell me what y'all see.
But like I was saying earlier, like anybody that sleep right now, their ass is not gonna wake up. Like if you sleep right now, it ain't meant for you to wake up. You're not chosen. Only the chosen ones is waking up. And if you ain't get chosen, and if you ain't woke, that means you wasn't chosen. If your
I
ass
agree.
ain't woke, that means your ass.
Cause it's so much.
If you ain't wake
Dude, if you're not woke by now, you're not waking up. You wasn't meant to wake up. For real. Especially people that, man, this been the craziest year. If this year haven't woke you up by now, then I don't know what to tell you. For real. You just ain't gonna wake up ever. You got Diddy, you got Cat Williams, you got so much stuff getting exposed this year. So
wake up by now, that means your ass wasn't chosen. That's just what it means. You're not chosen. You're not one of the elite of us to do this mission. That don't mean you're bad. That just means your ass ain't the elite. Only the elite woke up. The elite woke up. You see what I'm saying? Because we got the call. Motherfucking souls got the call. Up, time to wake up. We got to go back in spiritual assassin mode, y'all. We got some ass to kick, y'all. See, y'all don't remember. We are the original guardians of the motherfucking galaxies, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga? Who you think them other galaxies call on when shit got rough, nigga? They called on us, nigga. That's where they get this whole Avenger and Justice League theme from. X-Men theme of a team of superheroes. Nigga, where you think that shit come from, man? Everything come from us, man. I told y'all that, man. We serious, man, out here in these cosmos, man. I'm trying to say, and there's so much life out there, right? There's so much life and so many different realities and realms, so much, like, that you've been kept from you, right?
You said I'm gonna wake up, so you encoded or decoded within yourself a timer to go off on which you would wake up into the future. So you set your timer to go off that would wake you up into.
But like I was saying earlier, like anybody.
That's just crazy how we become awakened. you see the world different. Like you seeing it from a whole nother realm of like thoughts for real. It's almost like you leaving this realm and seeing it from like a bigger perspective. Like, dang, you know, if you know, you know what I'm trying to say.
Shalom, family. This is why they girding up for war. It's not about Russia against U.S. It's against us activating with our celestial family. So don't you forget that. Check this out. Someone explain this. Look at the rainbow colors. Look at the blue. Look at the yellow. Let's go, man. We not playing no games. Our celestial family's right over us. And this is why they are getting prepared. Because they know we are about to activate. And once we activate, it is over for them. For the ones that don't know what's going on, the NPCs, all well. They're going to kill each other out anyways themselves and ravage through themselves. They have no understanding that this is a celestial spiritual war. This is about to get real Ghostbuster-like. But family, I'm in a rush. I love you all. Let's continue to vibrate up. I bring you the real everything that's on my profile is what I've recorded. This is my celestial family over me, giving me the drops and downloads. Shalom, I love you all. Let's go. We rise now. Bang, bang.
Have you guys ever seen a black sunflower before?
What?
Have you? Remember earlier this year we were talking about how the sunflowers were turning away from the sun, right? And then we found out that it's the mature sunflowers that turn away from the sun because they are ready to be picked. They are ready to be harvested. But never in my life have I ever seen a sunflower before, y'all. Look at this, y'all. The only thing that I'm hearing in my mind is black hole sun, right? And ever since the eclipse, the energy has been different. And we even saw the black sun. We even saw the black sun come into view, right? Everybody talking about that was the moon, but by now, I'm sure everybody knows that that was no moon, y'all. And now look at this. What is going on in the world? We can see all these changes are happening right in front of us as we are documenting them, y'all. And look, it still got some green leaves, but still majority of it is black. Just look at the middle of it. That thing is beautiful, y'all. Look at that, y'all. Have you guys ever seen a black sunflower before? Please let us know down in the comments below. The energy is shifting, y'all, and we can feel it. It's tugging on us every single day. This energy is tugging on us every single day. People are
I ain't never seen that before. I hope this is real though. Dang.
feeling all kinds of ways.
Interesting though. That is interesting.
All the Draco reptilians is not bad neither. Some of the Draco reptilians are actually good. The Draco reptilian come from the Draco star system too. Here are the Lyrans though. They kind of like a feline race. It's the Lyrans right here. Here go the Lyrans. And the Egyptians were in contact with the Lyrans. That's why there's a Sphinx right there. Because the Sphinx is kind of like a tribute to the Lyrans. Because the Lyrans helped the Egyptian defend against the lizards and stuff like that back in the day. All the Draco reptilians is not bad neither. Some of the Draco reptilians are actually good.
There's like some everybody that's not woke, you know. Some of us is not all woke. So yeah, I agree on that. Duality. It's duality in all things. You gotta have good and bad. So yeah.
Are you still eating fake seedless fruits from Walmart? If you are, I bet you won't ever again after watching this video till the end. And no, this is not just at Walmart.
I got food poison a week ago eating a watermelon. Street vendors and local shops which are selling this fruit are injecting it with red food coloring and sugar syrup to make it look more red and sweet. In this video, the food and safety officer along with the health minister of Tamil Nadu mentions that they themselves were a victim to these adulteration practices. Simply take a tissue and wipe it. A real and non-adulterated slice will look like this, whereas an adulterated or injected watermelon slice will have this color on the tissue. And you can clearly see the difference between both of them.
Oh my god.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
That's so annoying. He said it sounds like it's dying.
It's not like an acid ball watermelon.
Ew.
That thing was fizzing and popping.
What the heck is going on with this watermelon? Oh my god. Mike. What in the world? I'm scared to open. Don't open it, Mike. Something might crawl out. Oh my. I'm stuck. Oh. Ah.
I mean, even got no seeds in it, so you might as well not even eat it at that point.
No. Look at this. No.
It ain't got no.
That's disgusting. Throw it out.
So I cut watermelons for my kids, and they're all bringing it right back, saying they don't like the texture. I've seen enough videos of people posting rubbery watermelon. I can't believe I got one. I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like, you gotta bend it so far before it will break. This is a really thick cut, so that one was easier. What's going on with the watermelon this season? And with the prices, this is like an $8 watermelon. They're not gonna eat it. They won't eat it. They think it tastes, the texture, it's rubber. What makes the watermelon turn rubbery?
You don't even look
Until
good.
you see this browning around the rind of the watermelon.
Just messing up the watermelons,
Now,
man.
I did a little bit of research. And apparently it's called necrosis.
Are you still eating fake seedless?
I practiced trying to leave my body with your method and almost left my body. That's beautiful. I promise you, it will work. You just keep trying it. If you want government level training on how to leave your body, it's not rocket surgery. I explain it so well, like I could explain it to a child. And you don't need to do no hemispherical sync frequencies. You don't have to listen to nothing. You just do exactly what I say. And I promise you, you're going to be afraid of certain things because when you experience it, it's going to frighten you, but that's natural. You just keep doing it. Like there's nothing I'm afraid of. I don't fear death. I don't fear things that are under the bed, darkness. Like that's why everything's dark in my room, man. I'm hoping you guys see something behind me. I crave that type of entertainment. Like try to scare me. And that's crazy too, because my dreams, I have dreams all the time, but 2 nights ago, I had the best dream I'd ever had. I can tell when something's entered my construct and is trying to f with me, but like this was completely different. It felt like I was actually somewhere. I actually was trying to fight for my life, but at the same time, it was like it was a breeze. Like I wasn't afraid. I was ready for whatever was coming. I practiced trying to leave my body.
Florida is having a flood right now, but I'm not shocked about that because I know we live in a hurricane season right now. But let me tell you something that's shocking. 4 Russian warships, including a nuclear sub, now sitting 200 miles off the coast of Florida. Now, I find that really shocking. U.S. Navy deploys in Miami due to Russian warships. And 1 day later, there's a massive flood in Florida. Once again, I understand that we are living in hurricane season, but these people mess up the weather so bad, we don't know if it's natural or if it's man-made. I don't even understand
That's
why
so true.
Russia have its warships inside of Florida water, but then we have a flood right after that. I believe this flood is man-made. Plus the news reports is saying that the flood right now is minor. They have more heavy rain that's going to take place. They even have some people surfing in the rain. They have Amazon workers going to work in a flood. It's all fun and games right now, but I honestly believe that this is going to be the worst hurricane season since 2005. But of course, the people that controls everything in this world, they know this, but if they tell people this, people are going to panic. After a rare flash flood emergency, Florida prepares for more heavy rainfall. This flood is going to get worse. Florida is having a...
How could you kill?
Right. Right. Exactly. I like that.
How could you kill?
I like that. I like that. Shouting out all the, rappers. It's tough though, like they didn't even get a chance to, especially X. 20? He didn't even get a chance, for real. That's sad, man. I appreciate all of them, for real.
This is one of the most expensive cakes in the world. It might cost you 3 months' salary for just 100 grams, but to taste it, you have to wait for 3 months because it's only made 3 times a year. Every morning, workers have to crack 500 eggs and separate the egg whites from the yolks. Then the workers mix the egg whites with sugar and put them into a big machine to mix continuously. During this process, they sift low-gluten flour through a sieve to reduce the graininess of the flour. It's said that cakes made this way are as soft as clouds. They heat the milk and pour it into the egg yolks, then add fine flour and mix it evenly. Next, they mix the milk flour mixture with the egg whites. When doing this preparation, be sure to wear gloves, or you'll lose 3 months' salary. Then they line the mold with parchment paper to prevent the cake from sticking to it and pour the evenly mixed cake batter into the mold. They gently press the cake batter with a brush. At this point, the cake looks as delicious as cheese. Next, they put the cake in a 220-degree oven and patiently wait for 10 minutes. The delicate and smooth cloud cake is ready. The workers carefully cut the cake into evenly sized pieces with a knife. Every time they cut it, it seems like the cake is trembling. Then they pick up a piece. With its delicate and soft texture, the aroma of the cake fills the air, and with a gentle bite, it feels like biting into cotton candy. Would you like to try it? This is one of the most expensive cakes in the world. It might cost you...
This why cemeteries need better security, but do y'all know how y'all favorite rapper Tombstone looking? I think this the best gravesite on the list. What you think? This Juice WRLD Tombstone. I can't even say this a tombstone. This a gravesite for sure. Next we got Pop Smoke. This his gravesite. I ain't gonna cap. They did him bogus. Literally, somebody vandalized his tombstone, but I think his family could have put a lot more work into his tombstone. He don't even got a picture up on that motherfucker. This Jada Younger shit, it looked like his family actually cared about him. This shit raw as hell. This the second best in my opinion on this list. XXX Tentacion gravesite. Y'all know X fans loved him, so you know they be up at his gravesite all the time. This Nipsey Hussle gravesite, I wasn't expecting it to look like this, but it's still nice and maintained for sure. Y'all know it's a normal gravesite, there ain't nothing wrong with it. I was just expecting a little bit more after seeing all these other rappers' gravesites. Now this King Von shit, I ain't gonna cap, I feel Nipsey Hussle should at least have some shit like this on his gravesite. And last, this PNB Rock gravesite. This the only picture I found of it, so I just put it in the video. This why cemeteries need better security, but do y'all know how y'all favorite rapper...
That's crazy, man. I mean, it's just gravesite, but dang. Nah, whoever did X, they went all out. Yeah. Shout out to them, whoever did that. I ain't gonna lie, I think X really got the best gravesite.
So, word on the street is they got a new payment method where you don't need debit or a credit card. You can pay with the palm of your hand. Now what I want y'all to do is pay attention to how this man pays for this water with his palm on his hand. He has some kind of supermarket or superstore or something. And as y'all can see, he's ringing all of his stuff up.
Wait a minute.
What is that new device? Never seen that in the store. If y'all have, let me know what that is. And now I'm guessing he getting ready to pay for it. I want y'all to pay attention to how he paid for it. And then he clicked Amazon One. No, it's not. Barcode.
Hold on.
Accepted. Are they paying with the barcode that's in their hand? Wow, that's crazy. It's kind of remind me of something, you know. I think I'd have read that in a book somewhere. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned.
What's that, the mark of the beast?
Eat you some watermelon, bro. Make sure it got seeds in it. Not none of that fake ass shit y'all be getting out of Walmart and shit. That seedless shit, like, stop eating that seedless shit. You cannot grow seedless watermelons.
Hey, sometimes you gotta eat a little seedless watermelon. I ain't gonna lie. My money on that, John. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you got to, but if you don't have to, please get you a seeded watermelon, please.
It's not organic. I really don't care about all the
I feel it.
racist stereotypes them boy be having about us eating watermelons. You know, they used to make all those racist jokes. Hey, it's making my meat bigger. It got minerals like magnesium, zinc, iron, and all kind of minerals that's healthy for you. And come outside and ground and get some sun while you at it, man.
Indeed.
For real.
Indeed.
Eat you some.
What's inside a McDonald's Big Mac? Let's break this down. America's favorite burger, the Big Mac. I'm not gonna lie, it smells good. I've never had one. I would love to take a bite, but it's not happening. I'll give them credit, the beef is actually real beef. All these ingredients in the Big Mac bun are in this. Sugar, soybean oil, modified food starch, cornstarch, canola oil, maltodextrin, natural flavors, dough conditioners. The Big Mac sauce has so many ingredients and it starts with soybean oil. There's also high fructose corn syrup in here, artificial sweetener, that's terrible. The cheese has sodium citrate, soy which is GMO, and color added. There's 10 ingredients in the pickles. This is not real food. Instead, make some burgers at home. Get some grass-fed beef, add some organic raw cheese, organic vegetables, and organic sourdough bread. Primal Kitchen and Chosen Foods make excellent burger sauces made with clean ingredients.
Did you guys see what happened to South Florida? You would think this was a hurricane the way it struck, y'all. They're calling this a life-threatening emergency. Fort Lauderdale had to declare a state of emergency, y'all. I'm talking about 10 to 20 inches of rain, and it's not even over yet. Check this out.
We begin tonight with the life-threatening conditions in Florida at this hour. A flash flood emergency after torrential rains. Several inches already, up to 20 inches could fall during this storm. Treacherous driving on I-95 near Miami. Visibility near zero right there. Part of that major highway shut down for a time. Sarasota tonight underwater. 4 inches of rain in just 1 hour. This fire truck right here barely making its way through. Tornado warnings with destructive winds bringing trees down in Martin County north of West Palm Beach. The rain and the winds causing airport delays and cancellations. More than 1,000 flights canceled or delayed at airports in South Florida. We're also tracking this storm, not over yet, and the extreme heat moving into the east, potentially record high temperatures up and down the East Coast. ABC's Victor Kendo leading us off from Miami tonight.
Tonight, sheets of torrential rain, flooding roads, stranding vehicles, inundating the Sunshine State. A flash flood emergency north of Miami. The National Weather Service warning of life-threatening conditions, 4 to 6 inches of rain in an hour in spots.
It's all just lining up like train on a tracks going over the same areas over and over again.
Part of Interstate 95, that major north-south artery, shut down due to flooding. Crews using vacuum trucks racing to clear debris from storm drains across the area. Driving simply treacherous.
Could not see behind me or in front of me, so I need to drive very slow.
Air travel snarled. More than 1,000 flights delayed or canceled entirely at South Florida airports. The system fueled by tropical moisture, even spawning a tornado warning in Martin County. High winds taking out huge trees. It's been pouring all over the state for days. This fire truck barely making it down the street in Sarasota after nearly 8 inches fell there, nearly 4 coming in just 1 hour. Experts say our changing climate is causing rainfall events like these to become more frequent and more intense.
David, we're near downtown Miami where the water keeps on rising. Here it's almost up to my knees, but it only gets worse further down the street where all these cars are flooded. You can also see that school bus. This is not over yet. Let's go to the map. All of South Florida is under a flood watch through at least tomorrow. Up to 10 inches of additional rain possible through Saturday. And we're also tracking the heat that's building in the east. Mid to upper 90s from the southeast up to the mid-Atlantic by Friday. Now, just north of us in Fort Lauderdale, they have declared a state of emergency. When all is said and done here, some areas could see up to 20 inches of rain.
Crazy thing is, I used to live in South Florida, and they're talking about rain until Saturday. It's only Thursday, you guys. Miami is not prepared for this. Florida is not prepared for this. No place on earth is prepared for all this water that's coming. They've been telling us to wash the waters in more than one ways. In more than one way, y'all. Y'all be safe out there, man. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Bruh, this whole Chipotle situation is just funny as shit. Like, look how much food is in this bowl, bro. There's no way in hell she's gonna eat all that. Like, people are literally recording workers so that they can get an unprecedented amount of food.
That's a
Like the
shame.
workers can't even close the burritos, they're so stuffed. Like if you go to any Mexican restaurant, bro, you know your burrito is not gonna be this stuffed, bro. Bro, the fucking burrito won't even close. This shit ain't even a burrito at this point. Like this is exactly why so many people are obese right now, bro. He's probably doing Chipotle hacks. Look at that pouch right there. There's no way he's seen his genitals in years, bro. This shit has gotta be four servants right here, bro. Bro, this whole Chipotle.
And okay, so never say hello.
No, never say hello. Because words carry vibrations, yeah. We Bobo Shanti, we don't say hello. We deconstruct words, you know, a lot. We don't say last night either. We say first night. Because there will never be a last night. You understand? Yeah, we do not say appreciate. We say appreciate love.
Oh.
You see? So there's many words that we have to deconstruct in English for you to get the proper vibration of what we really mean. You understand?
And okay.
If you're seeing 1111 or 444 or any repeat of certain numbers, what you're actually seeing is a manifestation of your vibrational alignment. Pythagoras said all is number, and believed the universe was actually made of numbers. So oftentimes when you are starting to come into vibrational alignment with a specific desire you have, the first physical manifestation is continually seeing repeating numbers. It is a sign from the energetic field of creation that your inner work is having an effect on the outer environment. So when you notice the synchronization of numbers, simply affirm to yourself, I am aligned with the universe's divine timing and guidance. I am open to all signs that I am on the right path and the universe supports my journey. You can align your vibration with any desire effortlessly by using the InnerTune app every day. Click our bio link for free access and comment below which numbers you keep seeing to lock in your vibration and align with your desire. If you're seeing 1111,
be careful what you think about, and here's why.
Now what I want you to do, the moment you wake up, is go downstairs, take a cold shower, get alert, be awake, go outside, in your backyard, front yard, go to the little park nearby or whatever. Even just standing outside early in the morning, 5, 6, 7 a.m., whatever is good for you. Now what I want you to do is focus purely on your goals. Where do you see yourself in 2 to 5 years? 3 to 5 years, where do you see yourself? And say it like you have already achieved it. Because you gotta understand this, bro. You have already achieved all your goals. Life is just fucking late. You already are that rich person that you want to be. They just haven't paid you yet. You are already that content creator that you want to be. The people just haven't followed you yet. You're already the person who you want to be. Life just needs to catch up with your mind. I want you to talk to yourself like you have already achieved this shit. Say, yo, I have a bunch of online followers who love my content, who appreciate whatever I post and what I talk about. I have X amount of money. I can do this for my girl. I can do this for my mom. During this moment, you're going to experience these little voices coming into your head saying, no, you haven't. No, you can't do that. You haven't achieved that goal. What are you talking about? You lying to yourself. This is not lying to yourself. To a certain degree, it is. You can make that argument that it's lying, but it's not lying. You're simply just speaking in the current time as if you were already where you want.
Hey, make sure to follow me on Twitch. All I gotta do is click on my profile, click on
people who exposed the truth.
Again with the hat when I was a kid. If y'all know what I'm talking about, keep scrolling. If you know what I'm talking about, no. Maybe I remember when I was like, I'm gonna say I was 9 years old, and I was sick. I had a stomach virus, and my mom was in the living room. At this time, I was living in the one bedroom. My mom was up in the living room, and I had a long hallway, and I lived in the bathroom, laying down on my bunk bed. And I took a long nap because I wasn't feeling good. Like, I was just over it. I was feeling up a lot, but I couldn't keep nothing down, so I was just laying down thinking of that. When I tell that, I woke up in the middle of the night. And my mom is still out, and my mom is still out in the living room. And I'm looking down the hallway, and I can see that the TV's on, but she got the light turned on. I'm looking down the hallway. I said looking down the living room, but I'm looking down the hallway. And I can see that my mom is in the living room, but she got the light turned off, and she's watching the TV. I look over, and there's somebody standing by my door with a hat on. Like one of those wide black hats. And it looked like, I could not see their face. All I could see was they had on all black, and they had on like all of the wide black hats. So I get to freaking out because I think it's my dad. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why is my dad just staring at me? Like, that's weird. That's creepy. Like, usually, because my dad was a big, tall man, and this was a big, tall figure. And my dad wore hats, but I didn't really know him to wear hats like that. But he did wear like dad caps and stuff like that. But I thought maybe he was just switching it up. So I'm like, Daddy, And the figure is not moving. It's just standing there. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I hopped. I was at the top of the bed. I hopped off that bed directly into the hallway. Like I slid off that shit like and I ran down that hallway. And I was like, Mommy, there's somebody in the room. There's somebody in the room. And she was like, what? Ain't nobody in that room. Ain't nobody in that room. Your brother's is not here. Your dad ain't come home yet. I'm like, no, it's somebody in the room. So she like, no, stop saying that. Stop saying that. It's nobody in that room. You just had a bad dream. I'm laying in the room with me. And I just remember just not wanting to sleep in that room. Like, and then my dad came in, you know, and I told him I was crying, and I told him. And I was like, Daddy, I saw something in the room earlier. And my dad was like, what? And I was like, yeah, he was like, let me see. So we go in the room, and there's nothing back there. He kept like, look, it's nothing. We looked in the closet and everything. He like, look, it's nothing. And they were like, nobody believed me. Like, I'm like, it was a figure in this room. It was a man with a hat. God, not.
People who exposed the truth.
That's crazy though, cause when you young, you be saying stuff like that. Kids be saying stuff like that, man. You be thinking they lying. No, they be saying stuff for real.
So did y'all know a key is offering $14 an hour to work its virtual Roblox store? Like they got a store inside the video game that's actually paying $14 an hour.
Cap.
Yeah, and it's scheduled to launch it June 24th with the co-worker game, which will allow players to experience working IKEA's virtual universe. Fans will be able to live their home furnishing dreams and get paid for it, with the limited number of paid roles available. And they got the applications open to June 16th. So you mean to tell me, by me playing Roblox, or somebody playing on my account playing Roblox, I can get paid $14 an hour? Hey nephew, you ready to have fun?
Yeah.
Y'all are about to witness a lot more extraterrestrial activity. UFOs, UAPs, whatever you want to refer to them as. Currently, there's a massive ship that's actually parked behind our sun. These ships actually charge using the sun. They charge using plasma energy. Y'all can laugh, y'all can say this is a joke. These are the same beings that actually popped up in Miami.
The Egyptian gods never existed. They symbolized the different body parts of your body. Anubis is the dog, which represents the tongue, the barking, because the power of life and death is in the tongue. The falcon of Horus is the inner bird, which is inside of the brainstem. Thoth, the god of wisdom. Thoth is thought, because he is the god of wisdom, the thought, the human mind. Jed pillar is the spinal column, which is a part of the brain. The Ankh is the womb, the uterus in the womb, because this is the portal into the physical world. This is symbolizing how the visual field works with the brain, because you do not see into the external world. What you are seeing is an image produced by the visual cortex in the back of the brain. The back of the casket is the cerebellum, which is all to do with motor learning and cognitive functions of the brain. The scarab is the skull. Hindus used to build temples in the human form because they understood this is the most advanced piece of technology on the face of the earth. The Most High does not dwell in houses made by human hands. It's your human body. You are God made flesh. They don't want you finding out how sacred your body is and how powerful your mind is. You are the all-seeing eye on top of the pyramid, looking into the three-dimensional world. You are Solomon's temple, the temple of the soul and the mon, the soul and the mind in the temple. If you want to learn more, read.
This continent is being kept a secret, and here's why.
In the 1950s, a U.S. admiral got on live TV and spoke about an unknown continent that was beyond the South Pole and bigger than the U.S.
Is there any unexplored land left on this earth that might appeal to adventurous young Americans?
Yes, there is. Strangely enough, there's left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole on the other side of the South Pole.
Since then, many theories have circulated that there are more lands and continents in our world that we're not being told about. But a great question that's always asked is, why would they cover any of this up? What is there to gain? To be blunt, the current running theory is that the 6 continents that we're familiar with is actually a farm, a people farm, or a farm for people. According to the theory, we're given fiat money made out of cotton and linen and can only be used in our 6 continents. And in exchange, the elites or higher ups take all of our gold, silver, and diamonds, which can be used anywhere in the world.
This continent is being kept a secret, and here's why.
In the 1950s, a U.S. admiral got on.
Y'all, just look at how fake these foods are getting, y'all. Let's look at these videos together.
We just seen this. But yeah, that's annoying.
That's foul.
Yeah, that is foul. You paying almost $10 for a watermelon and then you get that.
That is so foul. Like, this is literally unaliving people, and I'm gonna keep on saying that because this is meant to literally modify your genetics when you eat it. Like, that's not good. We're not supposed to be eating fake food. Here go another one. Like, look at that.
That is disgusting.
Like, that's ridiculous. Like, imagine what this stuff is doing to your body when it breaks down in your body. And it has to, like, those amino acids has to become a part of your body, and it builds the proteins and shit like that. Imagine what this is doing to your body, bro. Like, I really feel like they're trying to make everything fake. The food gonna be fake, people gonna be fake, animals gonna be fake. It's gonna avocados gonna be fake.
What?
Like, look at that. And all of these have the same thing in common. They're all rubbery. You can't bend them. You can't, I mean, they're bendable. That's the point. They're supposed to just break off. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they all bending, yeah, bro, it's overkill. It's overkill. Like I said, bro, I think everything is gonna be fake. The food gonna be fake. The people gonna be fake. The animals gonna be fake. The fucking sun gonna be fake. Moon gonna be fake. They already talking about trying to put up a fake sun and a fake moon.
That's crazy.
That's not too far fetched. Everything just gonna be fake, and then everything gonna switch over to AI, and humanity is just not gonna be no more. Like, that's what I think. And it might sound crazy, but the way shit going, that's not too far fetched from the truth, because it seems like everything is gonna just be fake. Forget about humans, you know. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. It's honestly ridiculous. I love y'all. Y'all stay positive. Y'all stay happy. Most of all,
if life is about getting to this, bro, a green piece of paper, bro, if this is what our whole life is about, dang, dog, this is not the best use of our limited time here on Earth. Watch this.
You hurting niggas' hearts right now.
Watch this, brother. They need to see this, though. And that wasn't no $1 bill. I don't know if the camera could catch it.
No, it's on camera.
Oh, okay. I don't know if they could catch it. All of a sudden now, this green piece of paper is worth nothing. It ain't worth nothing no more. You ain't finna tell me I'm finna spend my whole life down here simply just chasing after this, when this could be torn up or burned and all of a sudden it ain't even got no value. It gotta be something deeper and greater to life than just chasing after this bag, man. That's why if we talking about building a generation, if we talking about chasing after our God-given purpose, sign me up for that. The bag is important, but the bag is not the top of the food chain.
There's a Haitian in Brooklyn that's gonna get some scotch tape and put that together.
Well, let's give it to him, man.
Right, and I'm Haitian.
When y'all say y'all fueling young minds to get to the bag, I feel like bag need to stand for building a generation. You heard me? Because if getting to the bag,
you can rap, nigga.
Oh, I could definitely rap. If life is about.
So what the fuck am I twerking for?
Exactly.
How is this edifying my community? How is this edifying me? How is this edifying my children? When I shake my naked ass on stage and get out in front of the world and put my camera on, what am I representing about my black community? What am I saying about my legacy? I'm representing my mother, my father, my ancestors. And right now you at war, and all you representing is some slave that's been dumbed down, you've been brainwashed, and you've been fucked into submission. So now all you want to do is fucking just stay down. So what the fuck am I twerking for? How is this edifying my community?
Yeah, because music sends you into memory loops. And that's some gay. Only women are stuck in, oh, I miss my ex-boyfriend. Those memory loops are as fuck. Memory loops is the reason why people stay on TikTok for 4 hours. Dude, you could have made $40 million. These thought loops all come from the mental plane. The mental plane is not yours. You share it with her, him, everyone. You share it with me. That's why everything I'm saying, you're thinking about, because I'm affecting you. Radio, movies, all that is in your psyche. Psyche is mind and soul. It's affecting your soul. Now ask yourself, if your mind's getting raped all day by radio, TV, and all sorts of media, when do you actually have authentic thoughts? When do you have millionaire ideas? You don't have time for them because your mind's always being raped. So why the fuck would I have music in my house? I'd rather listen to, yeah, because music sends you into memory.
You really do.
Money is just energy. When you're living in your highest good and you open the channels to receive it, it pours in. Money is just
8 billion people
are being controlled by 100 families.
Who are these families?
These are the elite oligarchs that control the planet. They literally run us. They tell us what to do, hear, see, smell, taste, touch, feel, where we can go, where we can't go. They're running us, and we are put in place to work for the people, but they got it flipped, and they got us working for them.
Right.
And telling us what they're going to do to us if we don't listen to them. That's the opposite of what it's supposed to be. The reason why the world it is today, why we have this boot on our neck, it's because of us. We're the problem. They're sharks. A shark smells blood, a shark attacks.
Right.
A shark is going to be a shark. How come we as 8 billion people haven't stopped falling for these divide and conquer tactics and stopped fighting each other over the scraps and realize who the real enemy is? While we're fighting each other, they're just cutting up the pie and laughing at us. Left wing, right wing, all the same bird. There's no such thing as a Democrat or Republican. The only thing that does exist, like I say, is a group of elite oligarchs that torture men, women, and children worldwide. That exists. Democrat, Republican doesn't exist.
8 billion people.
Top 5 exercises for new gym members. 3 sets of tuna fish air shots. 69 sets of glorious pump bro crunches. 420 sets of meth head sit-ups. 30 sets of spread them cheeks. 500 sets of Joe Biden strokes. Top 5 exercises for new gym members.
Who is working out like this at the gym? Y'all? Come on, man. What is going on?
How true it was when Alan Watts said,
"The future is a concept. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as tomorrow. There never will be, because time is always now." That's one of the things we discover when we stop talking to ourselves and stop thinking. We find there is only present, only an eternal now.
how true it was when Alan Watts said,
The future.
I'd hate to crush all of your fads, but the longest living people on Earth aren't vegan, they're not carnivore, and they don't even go to the gym. In fact, some of them eat a lot of pasta, bread, and cheese, and they also drink wine. Sardinia, Italy is one of the world's blue zones, where people live the longest. They have the highest concentration of men over the age of 100 and more than 20 times the number of centenarians as similar populations in the US. They eat almost everything, from pasta to bread and cheese to meat like pig and lamb and greens like asparagus and celery. However, almost all of their food is local. It's grown in their garden, made from scratch, or bought from local farmers. They eat little to no sugar, processed food, or food filled with preservatives, and while they don't go to the gym, they're very active even into old age. They spend their time outside, tending to their gardens, walking to the market, and they simply enjoy strolling around town. But perhaps most importantly, instead of living a lifestyle driven by money, work, and stress, they focus on family, positivity, and community. It's the simple things, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. I'd hate to
You have officially graduated to workout.
Now, when I tell you the planet is going through a shift, y'all, the planet is shifting. You cannot tell me this is something that you come across every single day. This is a pie bowl shark, a lemon shark. Look at this, y'all. Do you see it? It's a pie. They're calling it a pie bowl shark. Look at this, black and white, huh? I'm telling y'all, ever since the solar eclipse, y'all, things have taken an extreme shift on the planet, and the animals are showing it, y'all. The animals are showing it. All these white animals, these albino animals, these piebald animals, right? And then you see what's going on with nature, all the cataclysms that's going on in the world, and like I said, it's only going to intensify. What if this is a normal occurrence, y'all, and before we enter a new age, all these type of changes start happening to the animals? Because again, animals connected to nature, and they're the first one that's going to show us what's happening to this earth, what's happening to this world. And not just all these animals changing underneath the sunlight, because that's what the sunlight is doing. It's changing all of us. It's changing our DNA. and animals are connected to nature, they are the first ones to show us the signs, these changes. And I truly believe this is what's happening. We're entering a new age, new sun, and new frequencies, new vibrations, and this is what's happening to the planet, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Have you guys ever seen a piebald shark? I don't think too many.
I feel like everybody that's conscious needs to hear this, yo. I need y'all to understand this came out 6 years ago, alright?
25 years ago, a small group of scientists wrote a warning to humanity, and now more than 15,000 scientists have endorsed a second notice. The letter warns that growing impact of climate change could lead to the possibility of an extinction-level event in the near future. It picks up where the first warning left off in 1992. Take a look. It says, soon it will be too late to shift course away from our failing trajectory, and time is running out. We must recognize in our day-to-day lives and in our governing institutions that Earth, with all its life, is our only home. It goes on to urge families around the planet to cut back on the number of children they have, switch to green technologies, and shift their eating habits to a more plant-based diet.
I don't know if y'all just caught what he said at the end, but hey, bro, listen, y'all, I feel like it's the reason why all these celebrities buying bunkers and everything right now. I don't know if y'all peep, but he said 25 years ago. If this video was 6 years, and that was 25 years from then, yo, y'all see what's going on worldwide right now. 2012 movie, Day After Tomorrow, all them Jones was telling us, yo.
Yeah.
Wake up! I feel like
definitely
everybody
getting to that point. So, y'all, that is it for today's video episode. Alright. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. You already know we're going to keep these videos coming each and every day. Please make sure you take care of yourself. And if the weather is nice, get outside. Especially if it's not raining where you are. Alright? Get outside in the sun. All that being said, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.